Hi all, welcome to Salesforce in 5 minutes. In this video, we are going to talk about the interview questions that we have discussed in the previous shot. But before getting started, if you feel my videos are helpful, I request you to please like these videos and subscribe to my channel. So let's get started. So the first question was, there are three roles, let's say A, B and C, where B and C are on the same level, having same profiles, and there is no sharing rule, and OW of the account is as well as private, but C is able to view all the account records of B, but B is unable to view any of the records of account C. What could be the reason? Okay, now let's draw it out how it is happening. Okay, there are three roles, I think so. A, okay, let's name it as A, B and C, right? B and C are on the same level. Okay, B and C are on the same level. As you can see, B are on the C are on the same level. Okay, the OWD is private. Okay, sharing rule, is there any sharing rule? Let's try it out. Okay, there is no sharing rule as well. Okay, no sharing rule. Okay, no sharing rule. And next thing is that OWD is private, and the no sharing rule, and they are having the same profile. Okay, so means B and C have the same profile as well. Okay, so profile is also same. Okay, so in case the profile is also same, OWD is private and there is no sharing rule. So in that case, the only option that is left, there are two options actually. One is apex sharing and another thing is permission sets. Now rather than giving apex sharing, it's much more easier to assign a permission set. Okay, there can be a possibility that C might have a permission set which will have a view all modify all to the account object, right? As he has the permission set, hence he is not only able to see the records of B, but he will be also able to see the records of the A. So in short, he has a permission set, and that's the reason why he is able to see all the records that are owned by B. The answer is also apex sharing, but it is much more a complex answer. But instead, it would be much more better if we assign a permission set with view all modify all permissions, and then he will be able to see all the records that are owned by any of the role. Okay, as he will be super user for that particular object. So the answer is permission set for this interview question. Let's move on to the next question, that there are three roles A, B and C, where C reports to the B and B reports to C, and now I want that role C must be able to view all the records of A but should not see the records of B at all. How can we achieve it? Okay, let's consider the OWD is again private over here as well, and let's draw it out. We have a role A, okay, B, and there is last role C, okay, which says the C reports to B and B reports to A. Now OWD is private. Okay, in this case OWD is private. Let's consider OWD is private. Okay, in that case simply A will be able to see his own record and below them, right? Same goes for B and the same goes for C. Now what we want is C should be able to view the records of A but should not be able to view the records of B. It's very simpler that we are talking about a specific role. So in that case, we can write a sharing rule, okay, which will be an owner based sharing rule, okay, and where we are going to select the role as the owner. Like for an example, whatever records that are being owned by the role A must be shared with the role C as well. So we can write a sharing rule based off that. So this is the answer of the second question, that there are two rules ABC, and the answer specifically for this question is that we can write an owner based sharing rule with the help of which all the records that have been owned by A will be automatically visible to C. But that's not the same case. As we have an owner based sharing rule, we won't be able to see the B's record. Let's move on to the last question. OWD of the lead is public read only, and on the profile level, I have the access to edit the records. So will COO able to update the records of CEO? So now what I've done is this inside this Chrome, I'm logged in as CEO. Okay, let's try it out again. Okay, I'm in Chrome, I'm logged in as CEO. Okay, and just below that is COO. Okay, I'm logged in here as H and here as Chrome. Okay, simply right now as you can see here I am CEO, Salesforce Minutes user, right? So here I am CEO and this is the record that I own. Okay, next The OWD of the lead is public read only. So if I go to the sharing, oh, sharing settings, the OWD of the lead is public read only. And inside Edge, I'm logged in as COO. Okay, that is a Raju Srivastav user. As you can see, Raju Srivastav user, he is a COO with the specific custom profile named as custom profile. Okay, I've assigned him a profile, custom profile. And in lead, for lead object, he has all the access, like, oh, as you can see, he has all the access, read, create, edit, delete. He has all the access. Okay, now the question is, even if the OWD of the lead is public read only, will the record that is been owned by CEO editable to COO, as he has the access as well? So let's try it out. I will try to go ahead and edit the mobile number. Let's click on save. So answer is no, even though I have edit access, but as the OWD of the lead is public read only, hence I can only read the record. I can't edit the record. So in simple words, someone was saying the same thing, that in the previous video, in the interview questions, that the roles or the sharing or the OWD surpasses or overrides the profile. So that's what is happening right now. Even though I have edit access on the profile, still, so the role is completely, or the sharing settings or the OWD is completely overriding the profiles settings. So this is what all about the interview questions that we discussed in the previous video. If you found this video helpful, I request you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel.